Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Libra for September 2021. And before we just get into the actual reading itself, I'd want to go over some new information in terms of things that are happening on the channel, and then I'll go over the format of this reading. And just want to welcome anyone who's also new to the channel and our Angel School community. So first off, before you continue, I would pause and then go and watch the monthly angel reading. This is one of the new things that I wanted to highlight in this part of the video. So this will give you an overview of the month, a general overview of the month and what themes we might be working on. It's a similar format in that it has an archangel for the month and a message from your guardian angel. Similar format, very similar format to this one. I probably should say the same, but just a different intention. So if you want to do that, you feel called to do that first, then go ahead. I will try to remember to put a link in the description area so that you can access it a little bit more easily. The other announcement is that for the month of September, I am continuing my special offer for my half-hour, $77 half-hour reading that I've been offering this special offer since the pandemic. So it is I'm extending the half-hour reading for one full hour, and that is the special offer. And then what you would do in order to get this special offers, you would go to my webpage, theangelschool.com/services, and you should find that link also in the description area. When you get to that page, what you just do is select the half-hour reading as is, and within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer for one full hour. Also, everything you need to set the appointment will be in that email. So if you just follow that, it should be rather easy. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a look at the format now. So, the card on the left represents the major theme, major lesson, influences, or energies that you're working with in this month. So it'll be a message from from an archangel that you can work with this month. The card on the right is a message from your guardian angel, and this deals with the day-to-day interactions or the ways that those major lessons are playing out in your day-to-day events of your life. And it will also help in terms of providing divine prescriptions or guidance, advice to help you to work with those energies that are influencing you. So let's begin by taking a deep breath and just focus on your heart space as you do this. So just breathe with me now. And just feel your heart center open. And just breathe out. And they're writing the word manifestation. And this, I see the word long as if it's either something long term, that it feels to me like there's a process, there's a journey. Either you've already been on this or that you're beginning. So just know that this particular manifestation that there are long-term goals, and there are stages in which you will be going through in order for that to happen. And they're writing that they would like for you to be more compassionate in how you approach the process. And that compassion is for you. Okay? That compassion is for yourself. That is to say, to be gentle, to be respectful. Think about how you might wish for someone to mentor you, and think about how you might actually be mentoring yourself. And they keep writing the word separated, and I'm not quite sure, but I feel like this is an ego thing where what you're doing is you're creating division in the way that you're approaching the situation, and it's creating sort of segregation. So they're writing the word segregation. So I don't. It feels like what you really need to do is that the more divided you are, and the way that you're approaching it, you're keeping yourself from actually realizing what it is you want. So I feel like that they're saying that you're holding yourself back from this opportunity because of the approach. Now, they just wrote the word sapphire, and this was something I was seeing as I was meditating on the energy of the reading prior to starting the video. And so I'm going to ask, this is sort of related to Archangel Michael, the sapphire. He has a cosmic sapphire, and it's a very translucent, pale sapphire color. So it's a higher frequency, the cosmic sapphire. And I'm going to ask him for each and every one of you to be present before you, and to bring this sapphire, and it's going to transform to this cosmic frequency. And then he's going to place it, once it's ready, he's going to place it within your throat chakra. And there was something about family. So there may be some internal disagreement or conflict. There may be some messages or messaging from the past, something that it's like, I feel like you're getting some negative feedback. And I feel like what he wants to do is help to heal your throat chakra and the messages that you tend to express, whether it's to yourself or to others, and to sort of transform that messaging, to purge of the negativity and those beliefs that go along with it, that have held that negative messaging for you, so that we can get rid of this division within yourself and what your goals are. So we want to help you to align and to feel safe. They're writing about what it is that you deserve. To feel safe to receive what you deserve, to know that you can achieve this goal and that you can manifest it, and that you will find satisfaction when you do. And so they're writing the angel number 6. And this is a number about, worries and letting them go. And it says, don't worry or obsess about material items, including money. Worry lowers the effectiveness of your prayers. Fortunately, the angels can answer your prayers if you ask them to. Okay, so we have to remember that when we worry, this is a lower frequency than, and it does not help you. A lot of people, I think we believe, or we utilize it, or allow ourselves to utilize this, because we think if we're not worrying, we're not doing enough. And usually when you're worrying, you're not doing anything. You're creating more problems, actually. Because now, in the process of worrying, all of your signals are off. Because you're holding as a template underneath all of that meaning or well-intentioned, you're holding fear. So it's very important to realize that you need to find something else. You need to let go of the worry, and you need to find another way to express or find another outlet that will help you to find peace with what is. But know that that what you're doing is it's an interference worry. And there's in our human mind, there's just we can't ever think of something else, right? Except for what we're looking for are solutions. And so the idea is to pray for solutions, to meditate, or to do something that is meditative for you, like walking or cooking. I know some people say that cleaning is meditative. Whatever it is that distracts you, that gets you into another vibrational space, try that instead. And as you're doing that, the answer, because the universe already has the answer and the solutions for you, they already have the guidance. But when you're worrying, you're not tuned into that frequency to hear it. All right, so let's take a look at the card for the month, the Archangel, and the sort of the message that's coming from that Archangel. So we have Archangel Zadkiel. And this is a message, this is the Temperance card, so balance. And this is Archangel Zadkiel. So there's something about you trying to find the balance between what you want and where you want to be, where you are and where you want to be and what you want, and the balance between what might be the people around you, your responsibilities. They're writing that you're just having trouble focusing. It's a word that just wrote focus. You're having trouble focusing, and that might be because of schedule. So you may want to look at what's in your schedule that, they're writing the word escape. Like there are certain things that we might do that they allow us to escape, but they're not effective. They're not helping. So you might be spending too much time on your devices, right? Scanning web pages, shopping or something like this, because you're worried and anxious, and shopping sort of soothes that anxiety, because you're going to get a present now, and so you start looking for immediate gratification. So you look for these immediate rewards that you can receive, so that you can sort of calm or soothe your anxiety. So you start to become excessive. So look at where you're being excessive, because those areas are draining your focus. And it's all because of fear. And so you need to really find other ways to fill your time that is actually rewarding to your soul, that kind of gives you a sense of inner peace. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the card from the guardian angel, the message. And this card just keeps coming up a lot. And this card says, an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Okay, avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. So there's this thing of there's a better way that will make you happier. It seems like that you're using, I think this card, usually talks about, people who are who have taken advantage of us, but I feel like it's something you're doing that's taking advantage of you. And see here, they're gambling here. It's something like this. There's a vice in your life that you're using to supplement some kind of patterns of a way of, or some kind of thoughts that you're trying to avoid or that you're not looking at. And so the way to do this is really here is that you've really got to look at this, and you got to really be open about it with yourself, be honest with yourself about it, number one, and really come clean about what it is that you would need, because it's like you're afraid to go for what you deserve. And instead you're doing these other things that don't satisfy you, and they perpetuate because they're always empty promises, right? They perpetuate this sort of negative model of behavior. So you're going to really have to sit with this and figure out what it is that you're doing that's draining your energy. It's like an escape, but it's draining your energy, and it's taking away your ability to focus. And what manifestation needs is a clear focus. And as you focus on something, and I'm talking about with a balance, right? Like, don't be obsessive about it. Don't, I'm focused now. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to focus. No, that's just the opposite of the problem. But on the same spectrum, what they want you to do is that as you start to focus, on what it is that you deserve, and you allow yourself to be inspired by this, you start to get ideas and solutions, and people will come into place all of a sudden that will help you to flesh out the strategies and the stages of the journey and the plans that you will need to make. So what you're going to really have to do here is at first you're going to have to identify what is draining your attention and be aware of the messaging, the limiting beliefs that's triggering this. Okay? So, this ties in with this month, with the whole idea of the Hermit being the card for the month, the Tarot card, Major Arcana card for the month, and inner reflection, and as well as the Year card, which is the Hierophant, which is beliefs that are being challenged, that we have to find more integrity within ourselves, and to really look at those beliefs and release that which is not serving the greater good. Okay, so really, what are your values, and what is it that matters to you, and what are those values is where you want to go with your future. That's the idea. But finding a balance in all of this, not to go to another extreme or the one extreme to the other, but to find that balance. that mid ground, especially to start, to really make the change. You have to make small changes and take small steps until you grow in your confidence and ability to own that path that you really want to focus on. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month, Libra.